Hi, I am Dina Levitz, and I am a writer, I'm a yoga teacher, and I'm a perpetual student of movement and wellness practices. And I'm here doing a little interview series with some of the wonderful presenters at the upcoming SOULFest, which we're so excited is back in person in New York. And today I'm super excited to be talking to Nina Ortiz. Nina is a salsa dancer, she's an instructor and a choreographer. And delighted to be meeting you, Nina. How are you?
Likewise, I'm good. Thank you. I'm so happy to be a part of SOULFest
Yeah,
and
yeah,
excited.
we're so excited. So yeah, you'll be the first kind of dancer that I've talked to you to here. I thought so we could start from the beginning. And how is it that you got started in dance and in particular in salsa? Is there kind of an early memory or motivation that sort of got you going?
So my dad was actually one of the original RMM dancers. So that goes back to like the early 1990s. And he performed with RMM with Celia Cruz and Tito Puente and Jose Alberto and a lot of big names. And I was really little at the time, but he taught me how to dance en clave, which is not with numbers, but it's on the clave. So I learned from him. And so I was about 8 or 9 years old at that time. And I'd watch him dance and I'd watch him on stage. I got to see him dance at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, wow.
And so I danced with him only as a young girl. But when I was like 16 or 17, I then joined Santo Rico Dance Company. And that's where I really got the bulk of my training, like my technical training. And I learned what to dance on two meant. I started performing with them shortly after, and I became the director of the spinning and styling for the ladies. And I choreographed a couple of routines as well. So yeah, like that was really like in the 2000s. That's when I really started.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of time has passed since then. You have so much experience and you've performed, you've taught lots of students over the years. What is it about dance that really kind of keeps you passionate about it, lights you up about, dancing yourself and teaching other people to dance?
Well, teaching it holds a really special place in my heart. It's like sharing what I know and watching the light bulb go off in someone's head, when they get it. That is one of the most beautiful parts of dancing for me. And connecting with other people, with my partners, with my students. It's an irreplaceable feeling. It's like an escape almost. When I'm performing, I've always loved, but teaching has really been my passion over the years.
Beautiful. For anyone who hasn't taken a class with you before, and maybe they'll try it at SOULFest, tell me what what they have in store. What's kind of your vibe, or how is it? What is a dance class with you like?
I'm going to try to make you understand what makes you move. That is what's really important to me. Not just that you understand the numbers or how to do something technically, but what instruments you listen to, what's comfortable for your body, because you're not going to be able to dance happily if you're not comfortable with the body movements. Not everything is for everybody. So a class with me is going to be exciting. It's going to be fast paced. It's going to be technical, but it's also going to ask you to dig within yourself, to listen to the instruments and really feel where, not to sound corny, but like where the soul of it is, like what makes you move. Is it the conga? Is it the timbale? Is it the piano? Everybody's inspired by a different instrument or a different sound. So it's always interesting to me to see what my students are moved by.
I love that bringing out something individual, something special, and coaxing it out, and everyone, finding their superpower. That's beautiful.
Correct.
And I'm sure, undoubtedly, Nina, you're very inspiring to your students. Who or what is kind of inspiring to you, especially kind of right now in this moment?
In this moment, well, I love Yamule Dance Company.
Mhm.
If you haven't seen them perform, you should go on YouTube and check them out. Um, there are a lot of young dancers that have taken the salsa techniques and kind of infused them
Mm.
and just taken them to the next level. Um, Empire Mambo has a lot of great stuff going on. It's really nice to see. But Yamule Dance Company has really perfected a beautiful style of dancing, and
Yeah.
I love watching them. And Osmar Perrones is the director, and he used to also be a part of Santo Rico, so we're friends as well. So it's nice to see that he's still doing it, but he's taken it to a whole nother level. It's very inspiring.
Great, great. Yeah, supporting the dance community. Wonderful. Yeah. And is there, whether in the morning or in the evening, is there a certain sort of like ritual or something that you have to do every day to sort of feel whole, to feel joyful? Any kind of like a practice or a ritual that, you know, to start or end your day that you could tell us about?
I definitely am a believer in morning workouts.
Mm.
Either it be a jog or 30 minutes at the gym. It's, I mean, I do need my coffee too, but
Don't we all?
it's like my second cup of coffee.
Yes.
It just, you know, mental health wise and whole body, it's a necessity for me to like clear my mind before my day starts.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we've obviously, however long this pandemic has been going on, I don't know, sometimes it feels like 10 years, but I was just going to ask you about what this period has been like for you. I think, you know, one thing is it's been obviously challenging, but we've all been able to maybe learn things about ourselves that we didn't know. What is this time kind of maybe taught you about yourself?
Um, you know, I think just the isolation was hard at first,
Yeah.
but it kind of taught me to develop my own routine and simplify. I think my life has gotten a lot simpler. I've gotten rid of things. I actually accomplished a lot of things that I've been meaning to over the past year alone.
Mm.
But but really, just I think that's the biggest lesson. I've just
Yeah.
simplified life. What's
Yeah.
important, you know, what is important to me and what's not important.
That's great. Yeah, simple
Yeah,
is not easy, but is definitely, yeah,
yeah. A simple
something
life is
something
best.
great. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And then also during this period, you know, the first thing that comes to mind for me as far as like things that ways that people spent their time, you know, we think about like banana bread and like baking or just people developing like different hobbies or trying new things. Did you have something like that? I'm sure you were dancing, I'm sure you were doing things like that, but maybe something that was
You know,
different for you. Yeah.
what's different
Mhm.
for me actually is that I slowed down.
Cool.
I was always doing
Yeah.
something or excessively trying to accomplish something new. What I practiced actually was just slowing down and
Yeah.
taking in the moment.
Love
Like,
it.
you know, I don't cook every day, and I used to cook every day.
Oh,
But my kids are 16 years old now, so I just, you know, I try to teach them a little more independence so that it frees up more time for me to just be present.
yeah.
Um, I think that's important because, you know, time goes by really, really fast.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mindfulness and presence. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Um, yeah, I was going to ask you also, so, you know, dance is one of these things, maybe some people feel like they don't have natural ability. It's intimidating to them. I would imagine you're probably of the belief that, tell me if I'm wrong, that everyone can dance or they like, maybe they could at least try it. What would you tell to folks who maybe are resistant for some reason or think that they can't dance? Can everyone dance?
Everyone can dance.
Yeah.
Everyone can dance. You know, dance is one of those things where we're kind of in our heads about
Mm.
it more than anything else. Just moving your body in any way, shape, or form is dancing.
Yeah.
But once we're told put your right foot here or your left foot here, then our brain's involved and it's not a free moving
Mm.
thing anymore.
Yeah.
And that's when it gets like the pressure starts to set in. But it's a practice like everything else. So
Sure.
if it's something that inspires you, like if salsa is something like I've always wanted to do that, it looks like so much fun, or if your heart starts beating a little bit faster when you hear salsa music, it's because it's something you should do.
Yeah.
So it's not easy. It isn't easy always for everyone, but if you really want, if it makes your heart beat fast, then you should, stick to it. And one lesson's not going to do it. Maybe you have to do a year or 2 years, but if it's something that you love, you should definitely try it.
Yes, good. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly an art form that takes some practice, some dedication. Yeah, for sure. And then the last thing, I think this will probably speak to your soul, is dance and music interlinked for sure. So I've been asking everyone, if you were to, if you were able to kind of be able to have sort of a theme song that anytime you walked into a room that it played so that people knew that you were arriving, what would I know it's
that's a hard one.
Question. It's a tough question. For some people it's an easy one, they think of something right away, but yeah, what would be your kind of power song?
I would a power song.
Well, you tell me. Maybe there's different ones that come to mind. Depending. Yeah.
There's a song. It's not a salsa song, but there's a song that I saw a couple perform that kind of was like the performance that made me decide this is what I want to do. I want to do that. Okay. And it was Last Dance by Donna Summer. It's like a hustle song.
Yeah.
So it's just, it starts like romantic and slow, and then it picks up, and it's just, if you get a chance, Tracy Diaz performed it at Latin Madness. It might be on YouTube, but when I saw her do that performance, I said, that's I want to do something like that. Yeah. So yeah, definitely when I'm cleaning house, I will put that song
on. That's great. Yeah, I love that. Last Dance. Yeah. Perfect. Well, perfect way to kind of end this. Yeah. Thank you so much, Nina. We're excited to dance with you in October.
I am so excited to be there. I'm so excited for October. I can't wait.
Yeah, thank you so much.